Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one. It's one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Masahiro Tanaka will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Tanaka right now is the best of all of their starting pitchers. Good fastball, 92 to 94. Best pitch is the split finger. He'll throw it early. He'll throw it often. If he has the good split, these hitters are in for a long night.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First at 4 here to start the weekend as the game's first pitch is taken, and it's strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4 wins from their first 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Way outside. 1 and 2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gardner is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
In now for the O's, Tim Beckham. In past meetings with Tanaka, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
It's 1 and 2.
Feel that breeze up here.
The 1-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Just getting started here in the Bronx. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Chopped weakly to the left. Drury has it. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Miguel Castro gets the ball for the Orioles in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Missed with a slider. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. Ronald Torreyes will be next. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. First things first, here's a throw over and the runner back. He's set and the pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Now a throw over and they got him. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Torreyes is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit. But he stays within himself, he knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I really like the way Neil Walker is playing right now. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yanks held in check. We are still scoreless. Here's Chris Davis now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
First baseman number 19.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As the First pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Got him.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He drove in one of his team's 2 runs in yesterday's game. He's set. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is line to left. Oh, and he misses it. Davis rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Let's go, Yankees!
From the belt, kicks and deals. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he lays off for ball 1. Orioles out to an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right in.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Orioles settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Orioles 1 and the Yankees 0. Here's big Aaron Judge, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of a great slider that time.
0-1's the count.
0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity.
The 1-2. A swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third. He can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Behind 0-2 now. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Here's Neil Walker, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground toward the left, and that's through for a hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Batting 7th, the shortstop,
Next for New York,
Didi Gregorius.
he takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. He pulls this one into right, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Ready now for Baltimore, Caleb Joseph, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Caleb Joseph.
First pitch coming, here it is. And that misses, ball 1. The 1-0. Taken on the inside corner for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Trey Mancini is at the plate as he watches ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Tim Beckham is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Not everyone feels comfortable pulling the clutch on 3-0 pitch right there, but he stayed within himself, didn't try and do too much, didn't turn and burn, and just hit a nice, hard single on a 3-0 count.
Into the box, Tim Beckham, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line drive to center field. Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for the Orioles, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Mancini, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-1 on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Working for the punch out and the offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Hero. Breaking ball up and away. Hard slider up out of the zone. Hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. And that usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Brandon Drury will bat next as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Brandon Drury.
First offering on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Stoke towards second. He's got it. One away.
Batting ninth, center fielder,
Here's Brett Gardner now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The 1-0 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mancini is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
batting, designated hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury.
So two gone now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. And Trumbo will put this one away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, Jonathan Scope. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one. Now a a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there, 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. One out now in the Orioles' fourth, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Orioles so far. And Jones fails to come up with that one as he falls behind here. 0-2 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bouncing this one.
The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Standing in now, Mark Trumbo. And he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes, 1-0 to Trumbo. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 delivery. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Trumbo at second with 2 down. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
Caleb Joseph swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Popped him up. Heading after it is Judge. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 2 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in to try it again, Ronald Torreyes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the counts at 3-1. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Swinging a soft liner. Diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. He will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Torreyes rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 run on 3 hits and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw goes to third, and they say he beat the throw, safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
High in the air down the right field line. Trumbo on the run, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And this will get into the books as a sac fly and an RBI, and we are tied at 2.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Ready for another chance? Giancarlo Stanton. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Still only one out in the inning. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Trumbo to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Now back, third baseman.
Here's Neil Walker.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 3 runs already home here. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the shortstop,
Here's Didi Gregorius. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-0.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Now the 2-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Here now the 2-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
From the stretch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Yankees 3 and the Orioles 2. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Stanton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Tim Beckham.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Manny Machado now. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A two-run home run for Manny Machado. Second home run early in the year as they take the lead 4-3.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Chris Davis now.
Chris Davis.
Rounded back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
So it's a runner at first with two gone, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gardner on the move. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Here's Brett Gardner now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Strike two swinging.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little early.
High in the air into shallow left center. Machado has a play. One down.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So one gone in the inning now for Jacoby Ellsbury. Here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One strike home now to Ellsbury. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time to take care of Ellsbury, and there are 2 gone now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here's a look over to first, and he is tagged out here. Digging in and looking for more, Mark Trumbo came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Hard hit ball to second, and that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Oliver Perez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 90, Oliver Perez.
Yankees.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. The 1-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Trumbo aboard here at first with nobody out. Swung on and missed, and Alvarez is sent packing for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Ready with the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
3-0 now. Tim Beckham would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-0 count. Here it comes. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch takes a high fastball for a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
2-2 the count. Inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Manny Machado will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is, the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to Machado. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, down.
Shot out toward the alley in right center. Beckham is on his way home. He'll score easily as it's now 7-3.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Yankees, number 30, David Robertson.
Standing in now, Chris Davis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Machado stands at second with 2 gone. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. The Orioles lead it 7-3. Michael Gibbons is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Michael Gibbons.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez is working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. Shot down the line. Beckham is there, and Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Jones. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set and the pitch. Missed with a slider.
Let's go one more time, baby.
2-0 now.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Now the 2-1. Misses down below the knees.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he could really hurt you.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches, it's certainly gotten away from him.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about with the first baseman holding the runner on. It's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Ground ball right side. Scope is there. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 7 and the Yankees 3. Back here in the Bronx, Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point.
Leading off for Baltimore.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Scope will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The next 0-2 fouled off. Ready on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Riding in once again, Adam Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit in the air to shallow center. Here comes Gardner. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 2 for 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
2 out, nobody on. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Takes this the other way to right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single, 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid.
In now is Pedro Alvarez, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 1 left for the Orioles, but they lead it by 4. It's 7-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Orioles, number 48, Richard White.
Didi Gregorius. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Weakly hit towards first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Brandon.
Ready for another chance? Brendan Drury. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Here we go. smoke on the ground left side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Now, it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow, tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Yankees are challenging the
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And that one right down Main Street. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Scope has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Digging in once again, Caleb Joseph. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Dylan Betances will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order winning.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Previous history against Dylan Betances. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Tim Beckham will be next. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside. Mancini, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Orioles leave one. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Darren O'Day will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Jacoby Ellsbury is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. He also has 1 home run. A ball and no strikes. O'Day, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
Now batter, second baseman, Ronald Torres.
Ronald Torres is the next to bat. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Hit toward the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Trumbo there to make the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2 swung on and missed. Strike 3. 1 left for the Yankees. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Back in the Big Apple now as we are set for what remains of this presentation of baseball on the show. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Chris Davis. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he misses 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Big swing for Davis now, and a ball carrying well out to right. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo home run for Chris Davis. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they open it up to 8-3.
Well, when you play with fire, you're going to get burned. He tried to bust the lefty inside, and when you do that in Yankee Stadium, you better be sure it's way inside. If not, this is the result you're going to get.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
The count's 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Left side. Drury gloves it. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Center fielder Adam Jones.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Just a 2-for-14 line, so advantage pitcher here. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. 1-0 pitch. Strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
The 1-2 is a curveball in the dirt.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the familiar home run swing of Chris Davis. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Orioles 8 and the Yankees 3. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
Left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Here we go, Yanks.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in, the switch hitter, Neil Walker. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Mancini is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth. Into the box, Didi Gregorius comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. He makes the catch, and the Orioles have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. It takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
8-3 tonight. The Orioles used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Miguel Castro earns his first win of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles. 8 runs on 13 hits.
With the devil right beside